It's Madden NFL 23, and there's no love lost between these AFC East foes. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, and it comes your way next.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Alongside, as always, my partner Charles Davis and CD. In the few moments here before kickoff, let's give these folks at home a look at these two offenses by the numbers. What stands out to you?
Brandon, I just continue to be amazed by the analytics of the game, and it's an area where I continue to concentrate and study because I'm still trying to figure out how coaches and coordinators can really crunch the numbers and find where exactly on the field a defense is vulnerable. It's the game within the game. And if you really dive into it, it can be endlessly fascinating.
They start the drive with Cook. And some room to run now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Yeah, this could be a sign of what this defense is in for because, you know, all week long the coaches were preaching to the defense, you've got to be able to wrap up against a back like him or he can make you pay. Technique, technique, technique.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, this is Singletary, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 43 yards. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Pass up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Open man is Uzomah. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. Touchdown! Elijah Moore, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Yeah, this is only going to be... He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. The Jets have Braxton Berrios back deep. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. This is taken at the 18. There he goes, left side. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Boy, he covered a lot of ground. 82 yards on the punt return. And the Jets have taken the lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So his big play capability in full display. He's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Allen going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Allen hit. He lost the football. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that's... Don't rain on my parade, and he is just angry. And we gotta go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 41 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll go again with Etienne. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Jets! Breece Hall from 8 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. The haymaker to put that drive away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. Complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now. Allen out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Throwing is Allen. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your... on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play. Might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds. They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. 65 yards on the ground for him so far. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it's Simeon. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And that touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. Boy, it just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other sideline.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series there offensively. They saw an opportunity to slam the window shut, and they followed through. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll try and run for him with Johnson. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Yards to gain there.
conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now, because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure